I'm Joe Chang, Global Editor of ICIS Chemical Business, and I'm here at the AFPM's IPC meeting with Torkel Rhenman. He's the Executive Vice President of Intermediates and Derivatives and Refining. So welcome.
Thank you very much.
So Torkel, I'd like to get your opinion on the Russia-Ukraine war, actually the impact of business in Europe in terms of potential impact on downstream demand, supply chains. Just what are you seeing and what are your expectations?
Yeah, no, thank you. Yeah, first of all, I mean, it's extremely tragic what's happened in Ukraine, and our thoughts go out to the population of Ukraine, and hope there will be an end to this crazy war in the not too distant future. I think, for us, first of all, I think the whole industry have what we've done with the self-sanctions. I feel extremely good about that we have, as an industry, really, reacted on this and made the right decision without any government intervention. Or all of this came before the executive orders, and I think that we should be proud about that. When I then look at the impact, I think that there are a few significant factors that some of them already happened. The self-sanctions have impacted the global crude flows, and that's also why we've seen a spike up in some of the fuel components. But it's also then having an impact on, I'll call it, this disruption of some of the supply chains. Russia is a big producer of fertilizer. They're also a big producer of carbon black and some of the rubber ingredients, isoprene, SBR, and other derivatives. And I don't think we've seen some of this impact, but I don't think it's fully worked itself through the supply chain. So I believe that we got still more disruptions to happen. That some of them are, for our business are, positive, and some of them are negative. And I think it plays out a little bit what we've been through over the past years here about, need for very strong collaboration and flexibility in terms of working with our customers.
Sure, yeah, supply chain's been an issue, and of course, maybe some of the impacts yet to come.
Yeah.
Interesting, and of course, just shifting to the U.S., you've got a new PO/TBA plant that's a propylene oxide, tertiary butyl alcohol. Just can you give us an update on the progress of that?
Yeah, no, it's the largest investment for the company, and our target date for startup is in December of this year. It's almost, essentially, completed in terms of construction, and we're now starting the pre-commissioning and commissioning work, mechanical completion about middle of the year, and then it's to starting it up then in December. So we should have full production for next year.
Okay, that's great to hear. And also, you've got a joint venture project in China, also for propylene oxide, but with styrene monomer. Can you give us an update on that? That's how that's operating, and
yeah.
Also, downstream demand in China as well.
Yeah. So that one started up beginning of the year, and it's been running very well already. After 6 weeks, it was running at nameplate capacity. So I think very timely for our growth plans in China. And we're using the two different technologies, the PO/TBA technology for the U.S. Because of the advantage shale gas that we have for making the oxyfuels. For China, we're using our PO/SM technology because China still have a need for both PO for domestic growth, but also for styrene for domestic growth. So that's why we elected to go with that technology. And downstreams, we saw a little bit softening of the market before the Lunar New Year, but we see now that the market is starting to pick up again. So we're cautiously optimistic about the outlook for China for this year.
Okay, wonderful. Well, thank you, Torkel.
Thank you.